Like, the start to the morning was like, it was like I was at a zoo. So, like, we start at a new job site today, and, like, all we had to do, pretty much, was just, like, a two-layer high armor stone wall, like, just a straightaway. That's, like, probably, like, maybe 50, around 50, 60 feet. So, like, not that big, right? And then, yeah, so, you know, we're supposed to bring a track machine just for, you know, better traction. You know, it's not going to rip up the grass. Like, you're not supposed to use wheels on grass. It's just, you know, common sense. So we go, and no track machines are left. Like, everybody already took off with them. So we're like, fuck, like, we have to bring a wheel loader now. Like, we got to bring a skid steer. So we go, and we're trying to find a float, and the only float that was left was the one with the broken ramp. So yeah, we had to pretty much, we couldn't float it there, and luckily, like, the job site was just around the corner, so I ended up getting into the skid steer and I drove it to the job site. So it was like, all right, well, there's, like, you know, 45 minutes gone, which I wasn't really complaining about. You know, pretty chill start. But then, you know, we get to the job site, and the alleyway that we had to go down was, like, super narrow between, like, the garage and the house. But they had, like, some sort of service coming up through the ground right beside the house. So it was like, it just made it even tighter. Like, you had no room for air. And yeah, so here I am trying to, like, bring armor stone down this fucking alley. You want to talk about stress? Like, I'm sitting there sweating my balls off because I'm like, oh my god, like, I can't hit the service, I can't hit the house, I can't hit the garage right here. Like, you know, I'll do some serious damage. And then next thing you know, it just starts raining, and it's like, oh my god, it's already bad enough we got the skid steer, not the track loader. And yeah, we started sliding all over the place, so we had to bring stone just for traction, and that ended up working out. But, like, it was just a mess, like, slippery. We were sliding all over the place. We ended up getting most of it done, though. Like, we only have a little bit left to do tomorrow, so it should be pretty good. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it dries up for us and doesn't rain anymore. Yeah, it was one of those days. It was bad. It was pretty bad. But at least it was, like, it was a lot cooler out today than it was yesterday. Like, by 8 a.m. yesterday, we were dying. Like, the fuck? I just got some weird email. But, oh, deleted it. But yeah, so, like, I don't know. It is what it is, you know? We've caught a lot of rain this summer, though. Oh. Hello? The keys are right there.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, man.
Hi, Marky.
Flies everywhere. They go nuts. When will it start cooling off here? Like,
September?
Yeah, sometimes September, October for sure. But yeah, flies again. Like, they just don't fuck off. They don't fuck off. They're brutal. The sweater, yeah, it's pretty comfy. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's cozy. I I will tell her you guys say hello when she comes back. She's out back right now. Is it cold there? It's coolish today. Like, you know, I can get away with wearing this right now. It's not too, like, I'm not sweltering in it or anything. And we've got the AC on in the house, so it's a bit cooler. But yeah, like, you know, during the day, I definitely don't wear a sweater. Like, I'm in my t-shirt or, you know, the cutoff. But I caught a nice sunburn on Monday, so I stayed away from the cutoff today. That sucked. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't mean to, like, shave it all the way down like this. I grabbed the wrong guard by accident, and I didn't check it until, like, it was too late. Like, after I already did the first, like, and then I'm like, oh, fuck. So I went with it. I just had to finish her. I'm not too mad though, you know. But I would have liked to keep it a little bit longer. Just a tad. Just give it a day or two. We'll be good. I do look younger, I know. I had Snapchat memories come up like a week or two ago. And they were from like 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And like, oh my god, I let my beard get so thick. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I don't know why nobody just like gave me a smack and was like, hey, wake up. Like, it was brutal. And like, I mean thick. Like, it was just like puffy. It was just, fuck. It was bad. Dallas, Texas, what's going on? You doubt that? I swear it was super, like, show us the pics. Alright, maybe. I will never let it get that, like that again, though. No way. The website will be up tomorrow, actually. You know, I should have a link for you guys tomorrow, and then, yeah. Looking forward to that. I'm excited. Pixar didn't happen. We'll see. The IG poll, yeah, I think I'm gonna do another one. You know, just to kind of clarify. And then, you know, just to see if the numbers are kind of similar. And then at least we have 2 sets to go off of. And then on top of that, we'll have the emails too, so it'll be good. Oh my god. I'm gonna clap it out. And then, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna end up doing another one though. And yeah, I have been checking the DMs, so I've seen whoever sent me a DM, I've seen it. So don't worry, I got you. Oh shit, one sec, guys. Back. Are we good? Hello? Hello? Are we back? Alright. Sorry, I had to reply to something real quick.
Where's my keys?
They say hello.
Okay. Don't look at the mug.
Bring them. Poor Parker. Gets left behind. Aw, poor baby. Poor baby. Such a suck. There's flies everywhere. Like, okay, somebody sent me something from Home Depot and it was like a fly trap, and it was a TikTok reviewing it, and like within 4 days, like they had the entire like jar full of flies. So hopefully I can find it at the Home Depot here, and if so, we're golden, and I hope it works. So better not just be like a sham. Whoops. You have it, so it works. I really hope it works. I need something effective and like not super ugly. Like my mom, like we were gonna get like, you know, like the fly strips that like just hang from the roof, but my mom's like, she doesn't want that just like hanging around, so scratch that. Yeah. So we need something. We've got a fly swatter, but it's like they just multiply. Like, you know, you get rid of some, and then next thing you know, there's like twice as many as when you started. It's fucked. Color landed on my phone. And it's like, it's all around this area too. Like, I was talking to my one coworker today, and he's got a buddy that lives around the corner from me. And his house, he said too, was just like, do you see that? He was on the camera. But yeah, like everybody around here is just getting like nailed with flies. They're super bad this year. It's probably honestly from all the rain. Oh wait, no, that would be mosquitoes. Yeah, scratch that. I don't know what I was thinking there. But yeah, like there's a lot of fucking flies. They need to kick rocks. Okay, wait. Is anybody from Australia in the live right now? I've got a question for you. And like this could apply to like really anybody, like I guess, but like Australians in specific, because it happened to one of my teachers, one of my old teachers. So I want to know if it's happened to any of you. Okay. All right. So, have you ever had like a snake crawl up through your toilet? Because I've had a teacher who was, you know, just traveling before, and she happened to be in Australia, and she was gonna go to the bathroom at like, I don't know, she said late at night, and she's like, you know, usually she never flicks the light on at home, she's lazy, whatever, this and that. And she was like, that night she happened to turn the light on, and when she opened the toilet, like there was a snake that like came out of the toilet, and she like freaked out. I'm like, holy fuck, like that would scare the shit out of me. Like I would die. I don't even care what snake it is, that would scare the shit out of me. That would be the last thing I would expect. You've had that happen, or like that would be like it'd scare the shit out of you? I'm seeing some Me Too's. But me too, about what? A lot of you don't like snakes, eh? A lot of you don't like snakes, eh? I mean, like, for me, it depends on the snake. Like, around here, we don't really have anything, like, poisonous or anything that you really have to watch out for. So, like, you know, those snakes I'm not really afraid of. But if I were to come across, like, you know, a king cobra, I'd be like, oh, fuck, like, you know, that's a different story. Was the snake brown? It took me a second there, but I got you now. You're funny. That's a good one. I got it like mid-sentence. Halfway through it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got it now. I'm not blushing. Am I? Normally you can like feel it in your cheeks, like you get all like rosy, but like I don't feel it. I don't. But if you say so, if you say so. I'm not. Okay, I've got like, I'm torn here. We're just gonna move on. Trying to think of what else happened today or yesterday that I could like tell you about, because we didn't do a live yesterday. I was supposed to hang out with Will, but he had something come up, so that didn't end up happening. I ended up chilling with my buddy Justin, and we talked a bit more about, you know, the plans, and then I went over and I DD'd for Garrett, picked him up, and drove him home, and then, you know, got some late night fast food. And then, yeah, well, didn't mean to do that. And then, yeah, that was pretty much my night. But it was pretty nice to, you know, like, just chill for a night and, you know, kind of shut the brain off for the most part. I actually didn't have pizza, surprisingly. I did not. I had A&W. That's what I ended up picking up, and it was like, I don't know, 10:30, 11. But it was good. It was good. Okay, 1 second. Oh boy. Alright, we're back. A&W is good, but like it's kind of pricey. Like on the fast food chain, it's kind of expensive. Like I got one of their Chipotle ranch wraps or whatever they are, and it was $5, and the thing was probably like that big, like absolute rip off. Like $5 for that? Are you kidding me? I could have ate 12. I did not get onion rings. I actually got a poutine. So kept it classic. I actually like their poutine. Not gonna lie to you. I used to not be a huge fan of it, but it's pretty, like, it's grown on me, and I'm gotta say I'm a fan now. What am I drinking? Orange Crush. Got some pop tonight. Is it expensive to live in Canada? Yeah, it's getting pretty pricey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even just like, you know, like the housing market is a whole other story, but yeah, it's expensive. And yeah, like the price of shit's just, it keeps going up. Nothing's getting cheaper, so. Yep. I mean, it depends on like whereabouts you are though in Canada, like, you know. If you're further up north, I don't know, you know, what it's really like there. I heard that, you know, housing is a bit cheaper up there, but as of cost of living, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. How much is gas in my area? I actually got gas tonight and I forgot to check, but I think it's around like $1.27. $1.27 a liter. So yeah, it's pretty pricey, not gonna lie. Although it has been a lot higher before. Like, it's kind of on the lower end of what it's been, but it's still pretty high to what it used to be. For the longest time, like, my dad was just going over the river into Buffalo and filling up for like a while, because it was just so much cheaper to do so. But, you know, obviously I'm pretty sure that's changed and it's not really worth it to do that anymore. But, and you couldn't really with COVID right now, so. I think it's stupid though. I think it was my mom was telling me this the other day. So we're opening our border up August 9th, right? But we can't go into the States until August 21st. So, like, what the fuck? Like, what's that about? That's kind of stupid. I mean, like, I'm not mad. Like, you guys can come here. But, like, I can't cross the border. I can't go over to you guys. Like, I gotta wait till the end of the month. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. But I took a drive. I think it was Sunday night. Yeah, it was Sunday night after the live. I took a little drive down by, don't even try and drink my drink, you bastard. And then, it is a tiny glass, I know. So yeah, I took a little drive down by Clifton Hill Sunday night. You know, it was probably around 11 o'clock. And it was bumping. Like, it was packed down there. Patios were packed. Everything was just busy. You know, there was loads of people walking down the street. And it was like, holy shit. Like, you know, it's starting to feel kind of normal again. And, like, that's not even with the border open right now. So, you know, I can only imagine what it's going to be like. Like, even, like, around my area, it's going to get busy. So, gotta brace myself for all this traffic that's gonna come up. It's been so chill. And, like, our area is already getting busy with, like, everybody from Toronto coming down and, like, going to the beach and whatnot. So it's like, you know, and the Americans, as soon as the border opens up, like, it's just filled with American cottages. So, you know, it's been empty for the last 1.5, 2 years. So, you know, when they all come back, it's gonna be like, fuck, it's gonna be busy. Am I close to the beach? I'm not that far. Like, I'm probably about like a 12-minute drive from the beach. I used to be a lot closer, but like 1.5 years ago now, we've moved a little bit further away, so yeah, we're not as close, but not far either, you know? It's perfect. But there's a couple beaches around, you know, like you can go to St. Catharines, there you've got a beach there, like, you know, they've got Shirkston and Port Colborne. Shirkston's a vibe. Actually, Shirkston's in Shirkston, I guess, but yeah, Shirkston is like, that's the place that I love to go. You know, it's always been a good time. As a kid, going there, it's always been good memories, so yeah. But it's kind of been like, there's been no point really in going during COVID, because it's like, you know, nothing's at full capacity, so. Is Marineland still there? Yeah, it's still there, but like, I don't really know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's open or not. I think it might be, but yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. The last time I went to Marineland, like, was a school trip, I think in like grade 4 or 5. I'm good. Looks like scotch. No scotch, it's Orange Crush. Simple pop. A Marineland in Florida. I'm not sure if it's the same company or not. I've never been to the one in Florida, or neither have I seen it, so yeah. Cactus Cooler Soda. I've never even heard of it, to be honest with you. So, no, I have not tried it. Any weekend plans? Nothing like huge as of right now. You know, we might do a bit of drinking one of the nights. It's a long weekend, civic holiday, so you know, got Monday off as well, which is always nice. And then yeah, like I was saying before a couple days ago, like we were trying to book something, but you know, we couldn't find anything that had, like, you know, that was worth booking. We didn't want to just book to book, like we wanted to go have a good time, you know, enjoy ourselves. And we couldn't find anything, you know, last minute, so it is what it is. So yeah, just kind of gonna go with the flow, see what happens. Party at my house. I've never really been a huge, I've never thrown a party. I mean, like in high school especially, I was definitely not going to, because, you know, just from going to other people's parties, like you see what other people are like and how they treat the house, and like, you know, there's always those goofs who just absolutely trash a house, like, you know, break a sink, or like piss in somebody's bed, or like, you know, steal a TV, break a TV, just all around, just, you know, havoc. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna keep that away from my house. I'm good. Plus my parents probably like would have killed me if I threw a party, so I'm like, hell no, I will stay away from that. I'm good. I did not need to feel the wrath any more than I did, you know? Throw up on a rock. Yeah, that was interesting, yeah. See, but that was like unintentional. these people are doing it like intentionally. Like they're just blatantly going out and just breaking shit, vandalizing other people's properties, and it's like, I'm good. Like, I'm not about that. You keep that away from me. How much of a party animal were you? I wasn't like a huge party animal, but like grade 12, yeah, I'd say grade 11 and 12 is really when I did the most of my partying, but it was more so like the summer of grade 11 going into grade 12. So yeah, like we did quite a bit of partying, but you know, nothing like super crazy. So what's a civic holiday? I don't even know what the civic holiday is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just know it's an extra day off of work, so I'm gonna enjoy it. But if anybody knows what the civic holiday is about, feel free to share, because I've got no idea. Third Monday in August. Simcoe Day. Honor of the Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, Simcoe. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Cool. Cool. Heritage Day in Alberta. Oh, okay, so like every province has got their own thing. That makes sense. I gotcha. So it's not like a long weekend for everybody, or is it? And it's just called a different thing. Enlighten me. I'm confused. I need to be educated. Edumacate me. Oh, this flies. Extra day off of work. That's what I call it. Like, it's an extra day off of work. I'll take what I can get. Who knows? Maybe we'll go out for drinks or something down in Niagara Falls this weekend. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Is it a paid day off? No, unfortunately it's not, but oh well. I'll take it. Because we are in a busy next 3 to 4 weeks, so you know, this extra day is gonna feel good, and I'm gonna take it, because after that it's gonna be absolute grind time. So yeah, gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Like, when I tell you, like, I've got no energy after work, like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I'm exhausted every night. Like, I'm beat. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. For the most part, I have no trouble sleeping, other than the other night because I couldn't breathe. But other than that, like, I have no problem sleeping. Like, I often, like, sometimes I doze off on the couch right after work. Like, I just, like, oh, I'm out. But you know, it is what it is. I don't mind it. It's I don't hate my job by any means, so you're sick right now. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. It's never fun being sick. The casino, I believe, is open now. I think it just opened within the last week or two. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it just opened up. Did I check my P.O. box? I have not checked it yet. I will go check it tomorrow. And we'll see if we've got anything, and if we do, I'll open it on the live. And if not, we'll give it a couple more days and we'll check again. But patience is key. Patience is key. How did I get into landscaping? Honestly, I just kind of applied for the job. I got it, and then I started. I didn't really have any plan or anything. I just was like, all right, like, something new, change it up. Tried it. I ended up liking the staff who I was working with, and then I kind of just branched off from there. And here we are 3 years later, and we're still grinding it. So. Winter, we do snowplow. And then we also do fencing as well on top of it. If like depending on how bad the winter is, for the most part you can still get away with doing some fencing. So the last couple winters we have done a couple big fence jobs that have lasted us like the entire winter. So that was good to keep busy. And then on top of the plowing, like we definitely got our hours worth. But yeah. I can't just sit around and do nothing, like I get into a bad headspace, like, my whole like just vibe changes, like I'm just a different person. So I gotta keep busy. If I keep busy, like I feel good, and that's when I do best. So gotta keep the mind working, gotta keep busy, gotta keep my attention somewhere. Am I Italian? I am not Italian. I'm a schmedium. I am schmedium. Dutch. I am Dutch. Got a lot of Dutch in me. Do I take allergy meds? No. Like my mom will give me the Benadryl every now and then if it's real bad, like, the other night where I literally couldn't breathe out of my nose at all. But that only happens every now and then. Like that was really the first night that happened that badly, so I don't usually have to take, the meds for it. I'm not really keen on like taking the medication for the most part. Like even Advil I stay away from for the most part unless I really need it. Unless it's really bad, then I'll take it. But if I can tough it out, I'm just gonna tough it out. Don't need the meds for it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not so stuffy tonight, so like I don't know if it's like, a mixture of something that could be in the air and then like maybe the cats as well, or maybe like I don't know. I really don't know what it is because like, some nights it's bad and some nights it's perfectly fine, so it's a mystery. I don't know. Oh my god. Do I have any tattoos? I do not have any tattoos, no. Am I a mama's boy? Yeah, definitely. My mom and I have always been super close, so yeah, we definitely have a really good relationship. Frederick looks chapped right now. Right chapped. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot. 6 foot. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Maybe not. It might be okay. We might be good. I seem taller. I know. I don't know why I appear taller. I think it's just the camera, but I'm 6 foot. Like I'm closer to 6'1" than I am to 6 foot, but like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 6'1", so. Is Will taller than me? Will is taller than me slightly, yeah. He does have a little bit on me. My shoe size? My shoe size like really varies depending on the brand. Like, every brand kind of for the most part kind of fits differently. It really goes from 10.5 to 11. There's been the odd time where I have fit an 11.5, but that's pretty rare. So, it's pretty common shoe size. It's pretty annoying. Like you go, and if it's something newer, I remember being younger, and it's like, fuck, like it sells out quick. They're gone. It's like, fuck off. Like, are you kidding me? Tracy, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Much love. Very kind. Some new slides. I love my slides. But thank you, I appreciate it. I love my slides, so I wear them all the time. You want to see the slides? I've had them for a year, so they're pretty worn in. Like, I got the Gucci's. I bought them I think I got them last summer. Cause, like, as you guys know, my buddy and I tried going full time at our on our own landscaping company last summer, just trying to see where it would go, but COVID kind of made it a bit more difficult for us, and like, you live and you learn. So as we were going through it, I was like stressed out all the time, and I'm like, you know what, I need to treat myself. So I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna buy one pricey thing for me, and that was it. I was like, fuck it. Like, it's pretty stupid to spend that much money on the slides, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna treat myself. And anything else was really without reason. Like, I wasn't about to drop like $1,600 on a pair of shoes or anything. So I'm like, yeah, these weren't too bad. Life is short. I agree. Life is it goes like, life's short, but it's long at the same time. Like, like you're sitting there and every day you're like, fuck, like you got so long to go, but then like you blink your eyes and you're like, holy shit, like, 3 years just passed, or like 5 years just passed, 10 years just passed, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? Tanya, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Much love. The older you get, the faster it feels. Don't tell me that. That's... Oh, fuck. I mean, I can kind of see that, though. Like, you know, even, like... You know, I'm still only 21, but, like, I've been busy the last 2 years, and, like, let me tell you, the last 2 years have flown by. Like, so much shit has happened. And it's like, it just... Time is not slowing down. You know, next thing you know it's nighttime, and then it's like, holy shit, it's the next day. And then next thing you know, it's the end of the month, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, cause like, I feel like I've done not a whole lot this summer, but then when I think back at it, like, you know, I have done a lot. Like, you know, I've been out to BC, you know, I've done a little bit with my mom here and there, but like, other than that, it's just been filled with work. So it's like, where does the time go? It just fucking flies by. It's kind of sad. But, you know, I'm going with the flow. We're grinding it out, you know, making things happen. Alicia, thank you, thank you. Much love. Appreciate it. Grind it out. You gotta grind it out. Like, you know, you don't want to be there and just sit there and be filled with regret. You know, that's the one thing that I've always, especially like the older I get, but I've always kind of had that mindset where it's like, I need to, like, I learn the best way by doing. Like, you know, you can sit there and explain something to me all you want, and, like, you know, I'll get it and stuff, but, like, until I actually do it, that's when, like, I truly understand it. So it's like, I just need to, like, I try to do a lot, and, like, I put a lot on my plate, but, like, at the same time, like, it's like, if I'm just sitting there and doing nothing, then it's like, I think about, oh my god, I could be doing so much more right now. And then it just eats you alive, and you're just sitting there, and then it's like, in your head, it's nagging at you, and you're like, no. Like, you just gotta go out and do it. But I mean, like, everybody learns differently. Like, you know, I've got buddies who, you know, you can show them all you want, and, like, they get it, like, same thing as me. But, you know, if it's right in front of them, like, on a textbook, like, on a piece of paper, like, they get it no problem. Like, they pick it up and they understand it right away. But, you know, everybody's different. The fly battle cracks you up. I'm glad you enjoy it. You're driving me nuts. A lot of visual learners in here. Right on, right on. Am I creative? See, that's, like, the one thing that I kind of lack, in a sense. Like, you know, I'm creative in, like, I don't know, like, in my own way, I guess you could say. Like, you know, if you put... I'm not an artist by any means. I can't draw. You know, I can get a vision in my head, but sometimes, like, it's hard for me to get the vision out of my head onto, like, an actual piece of paper, or, like, just, like, out of my head, you know what I mean? Like, I do have a good vision, but it's, like, sometimes communicating that vision is, like, more so where I have the problem. But yeah. Creative with landscaping design. See, like, yeah, I'm pretty creative there. Like, you know, that I definitely have the creativity in, but that's what I mean. It's kind of weird. Like, it just varies between different things. You know, I'm really just creative in my own way. You know, as is everybody, though. So. Oh my god. It's everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's got their own talent in something. Do I like hardscape better than mowing? See, I do, but like here's the thing. I've never actually like mowed grass for like my job. The only time I've ever cut the grass is when it's on my own property. When I've done landscaping, like, when I first started, I was doing sod primarily, then I went to sod prep, and then, I kind of just bounced all over the place. Like, I started doing, like, just stuff with different crews, and now, like, I'm doing primarily just hardscaping, although we do a bit of everything, like gardens, planting, but yeah, we primarily do hardscaping, so it's pretty cool. And, yeah, I definitely enjoy it a lot more than just doing the sod, though. That's for sure. That was a beatdown. That was an absolute beatdown. Like, when we were doing sod, and I wish I was joking, but like, so we'd have a crew of like 5 to 6 people, and we'd be doing a truckload of sod a day. So like on a truckload, there's 22 skids, and on each skid is 70 rolls of sod. So like each roll of sod can really vary between like, it can really go from like 10 all the way to like 60 pounds a roll, depending on like if it's rained the night before, or like just really how dry they are. So, doing 22 skids of those a day, and then some days even more, like it was just like even more exhausting. Like, I feel like I'm exhausted now coming home from work, but like back then it was absolutely brutal. And that's when Will was working with me. That's what we were doing together, so like, he can relate. You ever ask him about the sod days, he can tell you it was an absolute beatdown. Although great workout, I gotta say I was definitely probably in the best shape I've ever been in. Although I couldn't put on any weight, I was definitely super cut, and yeah, we built a lot of muscle up during those summers. Oh my god. But Susan, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. Do I need to Google sod? Sod it's grass. It's pretty much just like a green carpet. It's 2 feet by 5 feet. And yeah, like it pretty much, the machine rolls it up and then stacks it on a skid, and then you just take it off the skid and unroll it, just like a carpet. It's instant grass, really. Not much to her. The flies, I know, they do love me, and they need to stop. I'm breaking up with them. It's over. The skid, yeah, pallet, same thing. I feel like my mom and my sister are here. Hello?
You still alive?
Yeah.
Who controls the air conditioning in this house? It's freezing.
No, it's perfect.
No,
No, don't turn it down. please. Where's KK?
She's at Dad's. I just took her for ice cream drop off.
Oh. Where?
At Dad's?
No, but where'd you go for ice cream?
Oh, I took her to McDonald's for hot fudge sundae.
Oh. McDonald's hot fudge sundae. Interesting. Okay, and like, you know, I read an article and like watched a video about like the McDonald's ice cream machines, like how they're broken down so often, and like there's like a whole bunch of conspiracy theories on it and whatnot, but there's this one guy, and if I can find the video I'll share it with you, but like he actually like he dug down into like he actually did like hard research into it, and like, you know, what he found is like it's pretty shady. You know, a typical business move of them to do, but I can try and like break it down for you guys if you want to hear it, but like, yeah, if not, just look up the video. It's kind of a piss off, but
Well, thanks for telling me after I fed it to my daughter.
well, no, it's nothing like that,
Oh.
but like, no, it's not like something that's like gonna gross you out or anything like that. Okay, I'll try and explain it, okay? I'll try and explain it the best I can. So, long story short, when you open up a franchise, right, you typically have a couple options between like vendors who you can go to for your equipment and like, you know, your food and just all of that. So like they give you the options and you can pick between the couple, right? So, you know, McDonald's has got the same thing, but for the ice cream machine, you've only got one option. You can only pick the one from the one company, right? And like, so if you go back and like you actually dig into it, like what this guy did, the company that, I forget the name, that sells the ice cream machine, but that company and McDonald's, you know, go back like pretty much to like when both of the companies were like established, right? So like they're like long-term partners, so like they've got just great relations between each other. And anyways, so you know, fast forward to nowadays, and you know, all these people have programmed these things where it's like, you know, you can report which, you know, if the ice cream machine's down, and then you can look at this map and it pretty much highlights all throughout like America, and I don't know if Canada was involved in it or not, but pretty much everywhere where the ice cream machine was broken, right? So he's like, well, that's fucking weird. So it proved to be down, like, I think it was like something crazy, like at all times, like 15% or something like that, 15 or 20% worldwide, an ice cream machine's down. So like 20% of their ice cream machines are down at least one day throughout the year. Like, if that makes sense. I worded that bad. I worded that really bad. Let me rethink this for a sec. Okay, so yeah, it's way more than that. So like that's, hold on. One sec. Let me get a drink first. Okay. Anyways. So, you know, there's a lot of machines down. Long story short, a lot of machines down. And what it comes down to is like when these machines come down, they don't give you a clear manual or like any instructions really on how to fix the machine, and there's no code coming up saying what's wrong with the machine. It just says error, right? Like check manual, this and that. And in the manual, it refers to as like you pretty much have to call the service technician, like they have to come in. So like for the first 30 minutes they're there or something like that, you know, it's like $45 for that first 30 minutes, and then every 15 minutes after that they're there, it's something stupid like $260. like just an absurd amount of money. So it's like the reason why that they're down all of the time is to like essentially keep this other company like afloat, because 25% of that company's annual income comes off of their service repairs. So like that's all through McDonald's. And 25% of your annual income is a significant chunk. So like for that to be taken away would just fuck the company essentially. Just fuck it. So like, you know, that's, long story short, that's why the ice cream machines are always down. This is to keep that other company afloat. So it's just one company helping out another. Typical shit. And yeah. It's always about the money. It's always about the money. And like what are you gonna, you can't do anything about it, because when you sign your franchise contract with McDonald's, it's in the contract that you have to use that vendor. Like you can't use any other vendor, so you're forced to do it. And everybody swears too that when they release an update for that machine, like, you know, they've got other machines, and when they update it, you know, it does make the machine better, but it seems like every time they update that machine, it makes it harder to understand and it breaks down more frequently. You know, like it's not like right away, but it's slowly bit by bit. So it's like, you know, it's just, it's fishy. It's like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just a money grab. Like when they said how much it was for every 15 minutes after that initial half hour, I was like, my jaw actually dropped. I'm like, are you kidding? It's hundreds of dollars for every 15 minutes that they're there. Like, if I was that guy, I'd be like just sitting there just stalling. Like, you're making stupid money. That's insane. It's so stupid. Like, and it gives them, like, they have no reason to, like, want to improve the machine, because why would they? They're making so much money off of having it break. And it's like, that's like with almost everything. Like, nothing's built with quality anymore. Like, you know, it's very rare that you pay for something that lasts you, like, a good amount of time. Like, everything's built to break. It's brutal. But Barbara, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Much love. It's very kind. Frederick. Yeah, I kind of butchered that story there. I'm not going to lie to you a little bit. Like, you know, all my facts were there, but, like, that did not have smooth flow. I have not... Like, when I saw that initial video, that was, like, a good... Fuck. It had to be at least, like, half a year ago. So, like, that was just, like... That was pulling deep right there. Your daughter says they break down all the time and she's a manager. Yeah, like, I'm telling you, like, when I watched this video, you know, like, I was like, all right, like, I'm keeping an open mind. Like, it could really go down either path, but, like, I was like, you know what, this is pretty, like, I could see it. It's completely reasonable. Like, you know, it's a typical thing a business would do, you know, especially two businesses as long as that, as old as that, sorry. So yeah. Yeah, look it up. I mean, the video that I saw happened to be on Facebook, so I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to find that again. You know, it was happened to be like one of those nights when I went right down the rabbit hole, so I doubt I'll be able to find it again, but if I do, you know, I'll definitely share it with you guys for sure. Dairy Queen instead. I haven't had Dairy Queen in so long. It's been a long fucking time since I've had DQ. go get ice cream in Canada. What's my favorite ice cream? I don't have a huge sweet tooth. But like, you know, like if I do get ice cream, like, you know, I kind of keep it basic. You know, I like Heavenly Hash. That's probably one of my favorites. You know, just basic vanilla chocolate. You know, that Smartie ice cream that you can buy, that's actually some pretty good. That's pretty good. I crush that every now and then, but yeah, I don't really have a sweet tooth. Sonic drive-ins, we do not. That's only stateside. Mint chocolate chip, yeah, that's a good one. I haven't had that in a long time. That's really good. What the... Oh, I didn't even feel that guy land on me. I only saw that from the camera there. Face mask, we're gonna whip him with it next time. I've actually never had anything from Sonic before, but I've heard things from my American friends that, you know, it's pretty good. So, you know, I'll take, and then yeah, you guys are saying it too, so I'm gonna have to take your word for it. And Susan, thank you very much. I will, for sure. I appreciate that. Much love. Thank you, thank you. But watch, now that I got this in the hand, they're not even gonna come by. Fuck with me. Smack ya. Yeah, see, they're gone. They don't want no smoke. They don't want... Oh. We're good. Love when I say thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Guys, I haven't said out and about in a while either. I haven't given you your dose of the out and about. Tommy, what's shaking, man? What's going on? Oh, I moved too quick. I fucked up. I didn't get him. I didn't get him. So sick of these flies. So sick of them. I know, they're testing me. They're chirping me. I can hear them as they buzz by. They're talking shit. I'm getting pissed. I feel like a pylon out here. Can't do shit. Talk smack back. I'll talk shit when I kill it. I'll talk shit then. But until then, he's got the upper hand. He's laughing at me. Don't worry, when he's on the ground, I'll look over him. I'll give him the look. He'll know what's up. He'll know. Are they mosquitoes? Oh no, if we had mosquitoes in the house, oh my god, I'd be out of here for sure. Whew! Gone. No, thank you. That would really suck. Assault gun? I need a assault gun. Absolutely. Guys, could somebody please tell me the time? Could I get a time check, please? Please. 9:24. That was like simultaneous right there. 9:25, 9:24. Okay, thank you. Wow, I'm so used to like starting the live at 9 that I was like expecting. All right, it's 10. It's 10:30. That's actually pretty. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm not gonna lie. I might get a pizza tonight. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll go get like Wendy's or something. I love my Wendy's too. I fucking love Wendy's. And like it's weird because like that was my first job, so you know you'd think I'd hate it because that's typically how it goes, but like I think I didn't even eat Wendy's until I started working there. Then I just started crushing it all the time because we had a 50% discount like being staff, so I abused the shit out of that. Like I was still getting probably close to $20 meals with a 50% discount, so like just disgusting. Gross. And now I still crush it. Like obviously I don't eat as much, but you know, I still love my Wendy's. Lisa, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you. What do I get at Wendy's? Alright, I'll tell you my go-to, alright? I have it. This is my go-to. I get the number 9, which is the spicy Asiago, right? I get the combo. No tomato. I'm a big no tea guy. So no tomato. And then I either get the chili cheese fry instead of the fry, or I'll get the poutine, okay? And then obviously you know what I do with the poutine. You know, I add some spice to it. So I do some Frank's Red Hot when I get home. Throw that in there. And then, I don't know, usually I just go basic with the Coke, but, you know, I'll change it up every now and then, you know, get a Fruitopia, you know, if I'm feeling good, maybe an iced tea, but, yeah, that's my go-to. The Baconator. Honestly, the Baconator is just super greasy. You know, I mean, it might vary depending on what restaurant you go to, but at least every one that I've tried, you know, at different places, it's just been soaked in grease, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, if you can get past that, I'm sure it's pretty good. Yeah, but I don't know. If I don't get a meal though, you know, I go with the JBC, the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, but I get it the burger build, okay? So I get everything on it, not just the bacon, lettuce, and mayo, which would be just for me because I get the no tomato, as you know. I get it loaded up with everything, and then I get like a couple of those. So, you know, it ends up just being cheap. I learned this from working there, but it ends up being cheaper than just like getting the Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe and then adding bacon to it. So it's like, yeah, that's a little cheap if you didn't know that, but I'm sure nobody else does that, so I'm gonna keep that life hack for me. Do all fast food places serve poutine? For the most part, yeah, I'd say so. I think it would be pretty hard to go to a place and really not find a poutine, you know, unless you're going to like a Mexican styled restaurant. But for the most part, you can get a poutine pretty much everywhere. Mary Brown's fried chicken. That kind of sounds familiar. I'm not too sure though. What's poutine? Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what poutine is, it's French fries, cheese curds, gravy, and that's it. But what I like to do personally, because I like it hot, I like the spice to it, so I throw, I usually, you know, if I buy the poutine, I just throw hot sauce on it and, you know, mix it in. But, you know, if I'm making it at home or whatnot, you know, you shake up the fries in hot sauce, and then, you know, you make your poutine, and it's just, like, you get that kick, and it's great. So, you know, if you love your Frank's Red Hot like I do, definitely suggest trying your poutine that way. It's great. Pulled pork poutine, I have tried pulled pork poutine, and it is great. It is good. Cheese curds melted, yeah, it melts. You know, depending on how quickly you eat it, but yeah. Oh, you want to make sure you get the squeaky cheese curds too. Like, they gotta have some squeak to them. They're the best. Carolina Reaper, I don't know if I could handle that, to be honest with you. That seems ridiculously hot, but who knows, maybe one day I'll try it. We'll see. My parents did give me a pepper at some point when I was young. I was probably, I don't know, I was probably around like the age of 10, around there, 9 or 10. And they had this really hot pepper that they got from somebody, I don't remember who, a friend of some sort, but yeah, they never tried the pepper themselves, and I was the test dummy, and they gave it to me, and it was so hot I couldn't feel my tongue at all. It just felt like my tongue was completely numb, and like it was just not what I was expecting, right? Like, they didn't really give me a hint like, oh, this could be really hot, because, like, you know, they didn't really even know themselves. So yeah, that ended up being a punishing time for me. My mouth was on fuego for a while, and yeah, it was pretty bad. So I don't know what kind of pepper it was, I couldn't tell you, but it was fucking hot. Hey May, what's going on? What's shaking? What's shaking, bacon? What do I like about doing lives? It's fun just being able to chat with you guys. You know, it's like you guys have said, it's like you're sitting down kind of at a bonfire, but you know, I'm reading the comments and I'm talking to you guys, but it's just pretty chill. I enjoy it. Hello? Oh, I thought you just kicked Parker out. Oh. Parker? He's got his bear.
It's in the finger. Oh.
Bye. Oh. He's stuck.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, you got this. Okay.
He's getting old. He just went upstairs. Followed Ma. What am I drinking? I just finished this off. It was in the fridge and there was only about like that much left, so polished it off, you know. Mom, is there still gas?
A little bit.
Okay. Now you want soda. You want some soda pop. Oh, I can use this to hit the flies. Now we're talking. Bigger surface area. Here we go. Although like, as I say that, one buzzes by. In the TikTok that I was actually trying to make today, I have a blooper of a fly buzzing right in my face, right here, right in my face. It just ruined it, ruined the whole, I mean, didn't really ruin it, it's kind of funny, but it's like, fuck, like, even in the car, they don't leave me alone. I thought I could escape it in the car, but guess I couldn't. Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it. I'll post it right after the live. And like, it's just, it's a typical me reaction. Just, yeah. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, fuck. The Fly movie? Mom, wasn't there a book when I was younger that I'd read that was called The Fly Guy?
Yes.
Was there?
Yeah, I think we still have
thought
it,
I remembered
actually.
that. Really?
Yeah.
The Fly Guy.
It's upstairs in the
Now I am the Fly Guy.
placeholder. You are the fly guy, actually.
See, I told you guys. I told you that I used to read a book called The Fly Guy. I'm pretty sure it was a series. Like, there was multiple books. Your kids read that. See? I told you. I knew it. I thought I remembered it. Sly Guy. Kids still love him. That's sweet. I didn't even know that that book was still around, the series. That's sweet. Guys, I'm getting hungry. I might have to go get food soon. Might really have to get food soon. Do I read much? Not really. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not often. Don't even remember the last book I read. Probably in grade 12. Definitely in grade 12. I made your dog bark. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, here's that train. Here comes that train. I do. I swear I eat I don't know, I eat a lot at night. A lot. I eat like a second dinner every night. Do I watch the Olympics? I did the last Olympics, but you know, I haven't really caught too much of it this year. You know, I've been following along on clips on what I've seen on social media, but I've watched nothing live. It's the first year I haven't watched anything live. Disappointing this year. Yeah. I mean, like, not being able to have a crowd really. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh! It's not going away. Okay. We're gonna try anyways. But not having a crowd is like, I don't know, that puts a huge damper on things. Like, you know, like, for the athletes and like even just watching it, it's not the same. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I didn't get the sneeze out. It never showed its face, but thank you anyways. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gotta suck for the economy too, I can imagine. It's a big hit. Is my ankle better? My ankle it's pretty good for the most part. You know, if I bend it a certain way or too much, I can feel it a bit. It's still a bit stiff, but for the most part, it's pretty good. For the most part. Oh. Got itchy eyes. Am I doing a live tomorrow? I am doing a live tomorrow. I will. You betcha. Oh, my eyes are so itchy now. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe Wendy's will help. Absolutely. You got it. One second. How far is Wendy's? Wendy's is about 15 minutes. Yeah, around 15 minutes. It's not that bad though. I mean, I'm used to having to drive anywhere for stuff, so it's really not that bad. Definitely missed the Uber Eats though. That was a luxury for sure for that night. Is that a sofa or an armchair that I'm sitting on? It's a sofa. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm dying, guys. I'm dying out. Oh, I think it rained. Oh, my dog's going nuts. Parker, it's just me. Relax. Relax, dude. I'm not even going in that back room. I'll just get bombarded with flies. It'll be brutal. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna end her here soon. Oh my god, can you see all the bugs? Look at all the bugs because damn light. Nuts. But yeah, guys. Before I go, though, I do just want to say something, alright? Just to kind of clear the air a little bit. So, I've read a lot of comments, you know, over the last, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been at least a couple days, okay? Nobody controls my lives, alright? Like, this is just my vibe at night. This is it. Nobody controls my lives. This is just me. It's my vibe, you know. It is what it is. Take it or leave it, but, you know, that's me. And then, yeah, like, you know, like, we gotta chill with, like, the name calling, you know, talking shit about each other. And, you know, just really just all that bad energy. Like, you know, your words do have an impact on people, whether you realize it or not. So, you know, that's not what we're about here. So let's all just, you know, go back to respecting everybody and, you know, just keeping that chill vibe. You know, it bothers me having to read it so often and, you know, seeing all this shit go on when really it's not what I really need to have on my mind right now. So yeah, like if you all could just, you know, be nice, respect each other, you know, it goes a long way. So that being said, guys, have a great night. So we'll be back tomorrow. And as always, much love. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we'll chat tomorrow.